Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my live JB's Crochet. I am Amber. Welcome, welcome. For all you replay watchers, thank you for being here and watching my replay and just being here and being so supportive. I super appreciate it. So I don't know. I grabbed this yarn I have and I can't figure out what I want to do with it. So I thought I would, I don't know if I want to go. No, I don't think I want to do that. So I'm just trying to play with this yarn, y'all. Look how busy it is. Hola! Hello, hello. I have seen you in lives before. I don't want to do that. I almost need to do simple stitch, simple stitch. Hello, hello, lurkers. And if you could give me those thummies, if you're watching the replay, the thummies are very helpful there as well. Hello, Kendall. Kendall, I cannot for the life of me figure out what to do with this yarn. It is Karen Jumbo yarn in, I keep calling it peacock. I don't know if it's peacock, but it reminds me of peacock colors. It is peacock variegated. It's called peacock variegated. You can't see the purples in it, but it has purples. If I hold it just right, the light hits the purples kind of up here. Oh, goodness, Izzy, I hope you're resting well. Hello, Leslie. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with a busy yarn. I kind of want to do a square, but I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just go find somebody's pattern to do, because I keep trying to make up my own, and it's just, my brain is just, I don't know. It's not cooperating. Hello, Dawn, Erin, and Sharon. Hello, hello. Well, thank you for saying hi for her. Tell her I said hi back. That's so cool. I love Dawn. She's such a sweet soul. I mean, a lot of you are, but just she keeps it real. I like it. In a sweet way. I'm tired today. I need a Sunday afternoon nap. I have to be honest, I almost wanted to take one instead. But no, I want to be here too. Ugh. So my brain is just... my brain's not thinking straight. Make a bag with granny squares? That's not a bad idea either. It's just, I love these colors, but it's just, y'all, the color changes are so short that it's like, I don't know what to do. Hello, Marlene. I was thinking of using a pattern tutorial from Juan the Yarn Addict. He does the, not the perfect granny square, but the moss stitch one that he does. I was thinking about following his tutorial for that. To make with this, because I want to go in the round. I don't want to go back and forth per se. Although I wonder what it would look like in my iris one, because it's a back and forth one. This one right here. Is that too textured, you think, for a busy yarn? What do y'all think? Like, you can see the texture crazy with this yarn being a solid white. But y'all, this yarn, I think the texture, I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. I don't know. And I'm not gonna acknowledge the numbers. We're just gonna let them, you know, if people want to be here and ask silly things like that, as long as it doesn't get inappropriate, I don't really care. Kimberly, as long as it doesn't get out of hand, you know, they can be there asking those questions. It says autism in their name, so, you know, I have a little bit of a heart for it. So, well, hello, thank you for the thumbie. Love back at ya. Kimberly, I don't know what to do. Give me some feedback. What do y'all think? Should I try the V-stitch with this? KK, hugs and love. I just don't remember. I think I did. Oh, the iris stitch is 5, and then I wanted 2 on either end. So I did 5 plus 4, I think is what I did. Sweet. I haven't been in my email in a couple days, KK, so I will check it out. I will check it out. So let's see. And I only have 1 skein of this Caron 1 pound. That's the other thing I gotta figure out how to use it. How do I use 1 pound of yarn? Because it doesn't go very far. Oh, gotcha for July. Yeah, I know what you're alluding to there. 600 yards, 595 yards of this. I'm about to use it as a pillow if y'all don't give me any any ideas, because I could take a nap right now. Kimberly. Did you get your mom? No. It's upstairs. I did okay, I had 16 rows to go, and I'm down to 4 to get to my halfway point. I should make a pillow. I should just make a pillow out of it. I could make, the thing is I don't know how to figure out how big to make a square, and then I could make another square, and I could sew it together, or not sew it, but stitch it together. I don't do sewing. The only thing is I'd have to put like an envelope pocket on it, so because I don't do sewing. A shawl, a nap. I can make a nap with it. I don't know if y'all can see my eyes. My eyes are heavy. Make a pillow to match. So I'm trying to use this yarn, Kimberly. I only have this 1 skein of it. This 1 gigantic skein of it. I was thinking about, I only have this 1 gigantic skein of black mainstays yarn. So I was thinking about doing the 2 together, like doing a moss stitch in the round. But I don't want to change every color. I mean, I don't want to change every round. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do. I saw your granny square bag, Izzy. That's not a bad idea. I just don't know if I want to make a bag. I don't know. Find another color to match. I was thinking of that too, Sharon, is what color could I pull from it that I have? I have this, oh, this is Big Twist in light green. I only have 1 of these. If I end up using this, I'm gonna have to go get more, with the hopes that my Joann still has the yarn that they had in stock, because they had a lot of Big Twists in stock there, but I don't know if they had this green. It's not quite right. It needs to be a little darker. Oh, come on. I don't have the purple. I might have the blue, but I wanted to use it with a different, I wanted to use this blue here with something else. I don't remember what. Or maybe not. I don't know. Amazon might have it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. My daughter, she was looking for something on Amazon for me. Not, I didn't even ask her to. She was looking and she goes, "Oh, it's on there for the price." And I went, "Well, how much?" And she was like, I think she said like $19. And I went, it was either 19 or 12. I can't remember. I was like, either way, it was like, I don't think so. I ain't buying a skein of Big Twist yarn off of Amazon for that price. I was like, I'm not spending over $4 on a skein of yarn for Big Twist. So yes, they might, but I'm not going to spend over $4 for it because I can go buy it in the store for $4.49 with a 25% discount on top of that. Hello, Rebecca. I feel like it's like 6 o'clock in the morning right now for me recording a video for you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's draw our granny square. If you guys want to see the granny squares that I've done, I can show those off to you. Oh, it's actually a dress. It's a little dress. I wear leggings underneath all my dresses. It's a cute little dress, and it's got long sleeves down to, well, I think they're 3/4 sleeves, but I have them bunched up underneath this sweater that I bought from Walmart. Oh, it was. I'm tired. Not enough water. Maybe that's my issue. All right. It already has my minimum 5, maximum 50. So generate. Oh, y'all, I lost my notebook. I cannot find my notebook. So last week when I drew 31, I have not found it all week. And I was looking all over for it today and I still can't find it. I don't know what I did with it. I know what I did with it initially, but after it came out of my project bag, I don't know where I went with it. I pulled it out to do something of the project bag. I stuck it in the project bag to take with me to I wonder if it's still sitting at their house. They would have told me if I would have left it though. I could have sworn I made it home with it. So anyway, I misplaced my notebook. So I have no idea what all we've done until I look back at my previous post that I've already posted. And I don't think we've done 16. You think red is my color, Rebecca? Maybe that's why I like rainbows, because red is just one of the vibrant colors in rainbows. Yeah, it's also got this like, oh, what is this blue called? Turquoise? Sorry for the yawning, y'all. Goodness gracious. All right, so number 16 is the number I just drew. I mean, I can't talk. Number 16 is the number that I got for the generating. So let me go look and make sure. Look, see, y'all, we ignored the number thing and they haven't been around. Maybe I'm jinxing it and they'll come back, but I haven't seen them since. We haven't done 16 yet? You two right there, seriously, like, y'all, you and Rebecca have it. Like, I am aggravated that I can't find it because I've written stuff down in it for my make-alongs that I'm doing, the 1 or 2 that I'm doing, just different things like that. And I just don't know what I did with it. If it's even in this house, I don't even know if it's in this house. Oh, so Magpie, you think we haven't done 16? I don't think we have either. I think you are correct. let me just double check my post just to make sure. So as of last Sunday, or the 7th, whenever that was, Monday, we have not done 16. You are correct. Okay, so number 16. Oh my goodness. My daughter's like, going to a friend's. Excuse me? How about put a question mark at the end of that? Can I go? Sure. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. But next time, please ask if you can. She lives right across the road, so it's not a big deal. But it's like, show me some respect and give me a question, not a statement. Sweet. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you helping me out there. Okay, so number 16 is our current one, which is, let's see if I can pull it. Oh, I got close. I can never pull the right one. I mean, at this point, there's so many missing from the pile that... Ooh, I was hoping it was this one. This one's easy. It's the... I think this is called the Modern Granny. With the granny square round and then the single crochet round. So here is number 16. The block stitch. I'm pretty sure this is just the Modern Granny. I'm showing you the chart because this is out there. This one is this color-wise, color choice was the author, but pattern-wise, this is definitely not this author's. So, yay, that one's cool. So that uses my 2 pinks, and I can't tell if that is... I can't tell if that's the green or the... Oh, wait, no, there's yellow in that first round, and then I think they used the green in the second one, and then orange. Now look at this. Tell me if you don't see a color difference between the two. Come on now. So like this is a yellow here, and then this is like a light, like almost a limeish green. It's their spring green that they use. They call that spring green, even though it's more of like a mustardy green. So I know from back here it doesn't look like it is, but if you look up close to it, those two colors, those two colors look different to me. So there you go, number 16. All right, so four. So yeah, I'm writing it down on a Post-it, and if I find my notebook, I will add this to it. That is just irritating to me that I don't know where it's at. Oh, y'all, tomorrow is my son's ENT appointment, and he has gone from having no issues with his ear in the first month. There was a 6-week gap between the last appointment and this one, and he went about a month with no issues with his ear, and then this last week it started draining this clearish liquid, and now it's kind of like waxy colored liquid, but it's still kind of clearish, but it's like caking up in his ear and keeping his ear all nasty looking. And they prescribed drops for him this last week sometime, and I don't think it's helping because it's only gotten it's not gone away, the drainage, and it's only in the one ear, and he had pain in it yesterday. So I don't know what's going on with this kid and his ear. So anyway, what am I doing with this yarn, y'all? Give me some idea. I only have one skein of 595 yards. My Kim creative brain is not working today. I don't know what to do. I keep seeing notebook, and then I'm like, where's my notebook? I mean, yes, I have this one right here, but this is not the one. trying to remember if I stuck it in a project bag or something. But I can't figure out what I did with it. Sorry, I had to get up and check something because I was like, ooh, I wonder if it's in there, but it's not. I checked this one because I had this one out and about. It's not in here. It's not in here. Do you want to know what I did with it? He used to have tubes, and he had one remaining the last I knew. I don't know if they're both out at this point, but he had them put in at 18 months. No, 2 years. I think 2 years. I think he was 2 years old when he had them put in. But he hasn't had any issues that we were aware of, but he could have been having, so the doctor or the ENT said that it looked like it was sucked in, the eardrum. So who knows? An oxalato. I always say that word, y'all. Well, so the house that I took it down to, they don't stay at. They have 2 houses in 2 different towns, and they go up to this other house typically for family get-togethers. And the family get-together that we were there for was a birthday, the 95th birthday. And that is the last time I know I physically had it in my hand, was when I put it into the project bag. I don't remember pulling it out, but I did because it's not there. And I don't know why I pulled it out. I think I pulled it out to draw stitches into it because I didn't have a notebook or something, and so I pulled it out to do it. Y'all, the books made it home. I just think I left the notebook there on accident, is what I'm starting to think. I need something to do with my hands. I've got all this yarn on my desk, and I have absolutely no idea what I want to do. Oh, let me show you this. I started adding on to my Busy Bee blanket that I started in my tutorial that I released 2 weeks ago now. So I found another cake of the retro stripe in my scrap yarn that I plan to use. But what I'm going to do, I think, is I went to Walmart and tried to color match solids with red hearts. And I brought this home. 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 Not a single one of them color matched the retro stripe. And so I was like, well, you know what? I already have them. I already bought them. I am going to go back in there. I'm going to put on each skein of color until it runs out. I'm going to do full solid rounds. When I get to a round that I can't finish, I'll take that round out. I'll go to the next color, do the same thing. And then what I plan on doing is the last cake of retro stripes that I have, which is right here. It's not a ton. This I'm going to make my border rows, like my last round or whatever this makes. Hopefully this makes a round or 2 of what this is, depending on how big it gets with the 4 colors that I decided to put on. Or maybe I'll put 2 colors on and then do this one and then add the other 2 colors on, because I want to make sure I use this up. So that is what you see right now, is I'm putting the blue on first. So that is what is on right now. Granted, these two colors did not color match at all, and I started this square right here, and then I was like, I was just gonna make it a scrappy busy bee blanket, but then I put this on here, the new blue, and I went, well, it's not a scrappy blanket anymore, so I saw that you bought some of that blanket yarn that oh, what is it? I think it's Lion brand. What is the brand of that yarn? The calico colored one that you were talking about. I haven't, y'all, I saw that on clearance at mine one day and I didn't grab any. And I haven't been back to that specific Walmart, I don't think, because I don't remember which one it was. I have too many in this city to go to, so I don't remember which one I was at. But I've seen it on clearance and I didn't get any. It is Lion brand. It's that big, y'all know what we're talking about, the big old cakes. They're like this big of that blanket yarn. It's like tie-dye blanket yarn or something. I can't think of what the name of it is, but it's Lion brand. It didn't sell very well that I know of because it was expensive. It was like, what, $30 or something like that for that cake, which isn't horrible, but because I think you got quite a bit in it, but it was hard. It was a harder pill to chew, initially when you got it because you couldn't get it on sale or anything. $25, maybe it was $25 or $30 or something like that. 570 yards, yeah, of a blanket yarn. That's a lot of yarn for a blanket yarn. What do I want to do? Maybe I'll do a sample of the Irish stitch one real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Cover story, that's it. 570 yards for a blanket. I wonder how big of a blanket that would make. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then I need to do 2 more. So I can do, did I do a half double crochet? I think I did a half double for the first row. I got them for $18 each and bought 3. Oh, they were only on clearance for $18. But that's really not bad though. $18 though for 570 yards of that is pretty good, because how many do you get in a Bernat blanket? And that's what, a pound of it? Hello, Miss Glow. How are you? So it's so funny. I pop into your lives about the time you're wrapping up. I go, oh, hey, Miss Glow's on. I got to pop in. And all that, I just come in and say hi real quick to you and leave my thumbie in case you do have to get off. So 46 by 46 in crochet, 36 by 36. Yeah, that's a baby blanket. That's pretty much a baby blanket is what I would say. Miss Glow is in the house. So I am going to try my iris blanket here. I called it the Leona's iris blanket, because my great-grandmother's name was Leona, and irises are one of my favorites. And she gave me clippings, I think is what you would call it, or cuttings, partial pieces of her. I think she actually pulled plants out of the ground and put them in a bucket and gave them to me to send home with me. She was always like that. She's like, oh, you want this? Here, have it. I'm like, oh, Grandma, you don't need to do that. Yeah, you're going to use them for amigurumis. Oh my goodness. My youngest is upstairs playing video games, having a rough time at it apparently. Sucks when you lose. Sometimes I do just lurk too on Miss Glows. I'll let it play while I'm, doing something else. Oh, I can't stop yawning. I feel like I just got up, but I haven't. I know, I saw that. I can't wait to see some calico cats come out of that blanket, or that blanket yarn. I'm going to call it blanket yarn, because that's essentially what it is in my brain. And I think most people know what a blanket yarn is. I mean, I say blanket yarn because it's like Bernat blanket. Oh, I gotta put that back in there. Or I could just make a scarf, y'all. I could just make a scarf out of this, maybe. I don't know how big of a scarf that'll make. So, anyway. This Wednesday, I have absolutely no idea as of right now, what I want to do for a live. I think I'm gonna stick to my 7:30 because I need to get off. I need to be off of a live, and I can't really do it much later. Otherwise, I'm gonna do it later in the afternoon, evening, and I don't really want to do that. So I think I'm just gonna stick to my normal time, and if it overlaps with Kim, it's just y'all can click back and forth, or you can click over to hers and check out of mine. It's totally cool. It's totally cool. I look at it as we both have the time to do it, and that's the time we get to do it. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is like I gotta be able to get off. If I don't discipline myself to get off by a certain time, I will just my whole day will be off. So I think I did. Okay, I gotta reference something here. Oh wait, this isn't the one. This is the V-stitch one with the single one on the side. What did I do over here? Okay, so I did do the iris on the next one. Okay. Okay, so I need to skip those two. So are you guys working on anything this afternoon? What's on the hook? If anything, or are you guys just relaxing? My mom's blanket should be on my hook, but it is not something I can work on while I talk to you guys. I have to kind of sort of concentrate because I gotta count. It requires my counting concentration because I have to look over at the chart. If it says to do 3 single crochets between the bobbles, I gotta do my 3 single crochets and then do my bobble and then do my next count and so forth and so forth. Doing another bunny. Cool, Leslie. Kimberly, I feel ya. I'm sitting here trying to do this, trying not to fall asleep. Playing catch up on your temperature blanket. My daughter, she does not want to get more than a couple days behind on her blanket. She's making one this year, and it's single crochets for the most part. And she does a special stitch, like a window stitch or something, to signify the end of the month, the last day of the month or whatever, between the months or whatever. It's part of that, so she'll do it in the color for that day's temperature, but she does a special stitch just to indicate that that's the last day of the month before it moved to the next one. And so she's going on a missions trip where they're going to be busy and exhausted, and she does not want to get a week behind. And I'm like, well, you're just, I mean, you can look at the forecast before you leave and just pack the yarn that you think you'll need, because I think she's just sticking to the temperature for our area, not where she's going to be, but just where we live. So she'll just have to look up the high temperature for her home for the day. And so, or, you know, is there something? And also I was trying to convince her that she could do a couple rows a day, like do 2 rows a day until she catches back up, but I feel like she's still going to get behind with the way she, you know, being a teenager and life being, you know, phone being more important and all that. But she's really trying to stay disciplined on that blanket, which I hope she makes it to the end. But we'll see. So far, she's been able to keep herself caught up. She gets a couple days behind here and there when she's not feeling well or just tired and doesn't really feel like doing it. But she has kept herself caught up for the most part. Were you up with midnight stitches with one last night? I saw him. I could not fall asleep last night because I drank Dr. Pepper too late. Y'all, caffeine, I heard somebody mention the other day about being caffeine sensitive. I must be caffeine sensitive too. Maybe not like sensitive in the sense where it bothers my internal, like, you know, upsets it or anything, but it gives me that energy or whatever, because at 11 o'clock last night, my eyes, like, I'm tired right now. My eyes could fall asleep. If I sat here with nobody around, I could fall asleep. Like, if I was just sitting here crocheting, I'd eventually get tired enough and probably want to close my eyes. But last night at 11 o'clock, I could not get to that point. And so I chalked it up to drinking that Dr. Pepper for dinner last night. 6 o'clock, y'all. This is 6 o'clock. 5 hours before that. But it takes forever for it to, like, kick in and then wear off for me, I guess. And then, so yeah, I saw him on and I popped in for a minute. And I was only there for a minute because I was like, I need to get to bed. I need to get to sleep. I'm actually using, Rebecca, I have, I found it's called Weather Underground or something we use. I have the page saved on here because because she asks me almost every day. I think it is Weather Underground. And so it has this like historical weather link that you can go to. And so we use that to look back for like the last day or two so she can catch up and stuff. So yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, I think maybe it's already the same one. So, I mean, just the iris stitch is kind of pretty, but y'all busy just makes everything hide. Oh, I just got it. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. I actually have something finished. I think I sent it to Marty to show tonight. It's the mug rugs that I made on her live on Friday. I got 4 of them done, and they're upstairs being used. Oh, no worries, Erin. No worries at all. Thank you for being here. So I am just trying to figure out a stitch to use this yarn with. So I'm trying my iris stitch. So I'm doing a sampling of it to see if I want to continue and make a bigger something of it, because I only have the one skein of it. And I don't know that I could find any more at Joann, where I found it initially. I'm starting to feel a little more awake because, you know, it's just getting to be... Oh, I forgot to get the fish out. Oh, man. As I was getting ready to go live, I was trying to get things done, and I was like, I need to get the fish out and put it in some water so it can thaw while I'm... Well, I guess that's going to force me to get off sooner rather than later so I can go make sure that thaws out. Thankfully, the fish that I got it's thin tilapia, and it thaws out fairly quick. Hello, Jennifer Rivenberg. Haven't seen you a hot minute. Oh, you do have this color? Well, maybe I might make a blanket out of it if I can purchase it from you, or if you're not going to use it. I would gladly buy it from you. If unless you have a purpose for it. If it's just yarn you had laying around for no reason, then then I would. But I don't want to take it if you need it. Oh, you can send it to me. You're so sweet. Look, Erin, I'm not joking when I say this. I don't need it if you need it. If you had plans for it, please keep it. I don't need it if you need it. And I mean that. I mean what I say, I promise. I mean, I'd love it, but again, I can do without it. I can make what I have work. I was trying to see if I had any yarn to match it, but I don't have any. I mean, I'd have to go buy more yarn. Oh darn, I had to go buy more yarn. Ooh, how do you fry it up? Can you tell? Do tell. Can you give me a recipe? Because I'm using tilapia, but I'm assuming that however way you make it would work. With your cod would work with the tilapia. Because I have ways to fry it up. I just don't know, like, what do you use to bread it and season it and all that stuff? Okay, y'all, I kind of like this stitch in this yarn. I'll have to show you here in just a minute. Let me do another row and then I'll show you. This one, I don't know how you would color pull with this. Because the look at this, like, that is all you have to work with. That's barely a single crochet. I would say that's maybe a slip stitch. And then here's the next one. And then here's the next one. They're like maybe 2 inches. That's it. I don't know how you would color pull with this. If somebody has, more power to them. Yeah, Rebecca, I would love to know how you're fixing that cod, because when I make my fish with the tilapia, I do what's called blackened fish. And I use chili powder, a little bit of chili powder, mostly paprika, and some other things. I can't think off the top of my head. No, not oregano. What is that? Maybe oregano. You're using the blue raspberry. I have tried color pulling, but my brain gets so frustrated with it, I just give up on it. So I have tried it. Okay, I need an idea for Tuesdays, y'all. So the Try It Tuesday thing isn't quite working out because I'm waiting till the last minute to come up with something. And then by Tuesday morning, I'm like, oh, well, just pull out a whip and work on it. So I'm like, I don't know what to do, what to call it, because I want to do where I just pull out one of my whips and work on it and just talk. But I don't know, like, what not my concept, but what my topic would be about. Andy's fish fry coating. I do both the regular and the spicy. Coat it in mustard. Ooh. Oh, and you fry it in peanut oil. I don't know if I still have my peanut oil. I would have to run to the store and get that stuff. See, the thing is, though, we have a gluten allergy, a gluten sensitivity, where, I mean, I could use a little bit of it in the flour, which he'd be okay with because he's not allergic to it. He just has a sensitivity to it. That if it builds up too much in his system, it will cause allergy issues, like sinus issues. So, I wonder if there's a gluten-free version of a fish fry at the store that I could get. That sounds good, though. I might have to try that. It's going to make my house stink like fish, though. That's the only downfall to frying fish is it makes your whole house stink. It, like, the smell of it just, like, infuses itself for, like, a week straight. Tackle it. Ooh, I like Tackle It Tuesday. Tackle the Whips Tuesday or something. You fry fish out in the garage. Oh, I could do that. I could fry it, see if my husband couldn't fry it out on the patio area we have behind the garage now, where he has the grill and stuff. Okay, this stitch, actually, I think you can still see the texture, right? Can you still see the texture? Or does it kind of blend a little bit? That's 3 rows, 2 rows of the texture. So here's the solid, and here's the regular. Oh my goodness, look at the difference in size. I used a 6mm on both of these. And I did 34 stitches on both. Good afternoon, Mama Wench. Thank you for coming. So what, oh, I like the 2 colors together. Huh. I might have to go see if I can't get more of this at Joann. And this I know I can get from Hobby Lobby, because this is linen from Hobby Lobby. So this is a solid, and this is it in a variegated. I could use cornmeal instead of flour. I don't have any cornmeal that I know of. I might have to go to the store either way, so I might just look and see what they have. That sounds good, though. I think my family would enjoy fried fish a little differently than what I've done. How much peanut oil do you do? Do you make it to where it can float in it, or just like where it's just enough to like basically, you know what I mean, like a thin layer of it? You will send me my skein. It just blows my mind that this has got to be more than 30 stitches across. That I've stretched it out. I don't know, but look at the difference in this. I could have sworn they were both 34, but maybe I did a few extra on the other one. Do you see how much bigger? Well, how many did I get across here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now there's 6 across. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe I used a bigger hook on this one. How does that even work? Half the thickness of the fish. Okay, gotcha. So just a real thin layer of it then. Just enough to, yeah, okay. I could probably do that. I want to use that one skillet, though, that I have, because it's bigger. And it might fit all the fish in it at one time instead of a couple. Because my one skillet only would fit 2 of the big. A lot of times the tilapia fillets are pretty big. I almost only have enough room for maybe 2 or 3 in my skillet. It's a decent sized skillet. Oh, Erin, you're too sweet. Isn't that cool, though? That's the iris stitch. What do y'all think of that? Can you see the texture with that yarn? It makes me. There's a big yellow cat walking through my yard. That didn't scare it at all. It went, huh? And it just kept walking. I'm surprised it's even out there. Kind of a cute cat. You use olive oil? I have oil. I just don't think I have peanut oil. But yeah, olive oil is another good one that doesn't leave a lot of flavor. I'm going to try changing the color just to see what this looks like with a color change. What do you think? Do you still see the texture, though, Rebecca, with this variegated? I want to make sure that, you know, you at least can still see it. Ugh, I need to recake this yarn because it's very like loosey-goosey now. Where are we at? 49 minutes. So yeah, I am gonna hop to get off at an hour so I can run to the store and get stuff to fry some fish, because that sounds good. think that sounds amazing. Something different, but with the fish. And like I said, the tilapia won't take long, so I'll get it out as soon as I go uppy stairs. And the nice thing about this, if I wanted to use black yarn, you don't have to see the stitch. You just have to feel the post and know what you're doing. You want to dig your toes. That's funny. So, Marianne, are you working on your tank top? Or I think you said you were working on a tank top the last time we asked you about what you were working on. I think. I think you're referring to my question about the texture of this yarn, with it being a really variegated color. It just boggles my mind how this yarn, done up in the same way as that other one, came out smaller. And I think, Rebecca, you were the one that noticed that with the amigurumis that you were making, that the same hook and yarn, it comes out different sizes. I know you can't really see it with the black behind it. There we go. You would think by now I'd have this camera figured out, but where'd that come? That hair. Where'd that hair come from? We all know where that hair came from. It's mine. Oh no. That stinks. A blistered foot. Ugh. Nah. Thoughts and prayers for you. Thoughts and prayers. Hopefully that, goes away quickly so you can concentrate on more therapeutic crochet stuff. I just keep seeing Rebecca's comment. Isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure I used a 6mm crochet hook on that linen color yarn, the solid, and it came out way bigger. Which I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I'm just making a sample here. Hello, Michael. Michael has a new stitch out, y'all, or it's coming out. His members get it first, and I checked it out, and I'm going, I need to make that. It's his version of the arrowhead, I think it's called. Without using cables, he makes it lacy, and I think it would look really cool in a scarf or something. But I'm trying to wait out and see what he's making with it, to see if it's something I want to make to sell, because I don't know that I would wear it. I don't wear a lot of what I make. I haven't worn my cardigan that I made, the happy colored one, in like a week and a half now. I have to wear the right kind of shirt underneath it. So, ooh, 1/3 of the tank top done. Nice. Hey, it's better than nothing, right? Thanks for the love. Love back at you. To you and Panda. So, I definitely don't think I want to do this in a dark yarn. I think this black mainstays is just going to get put back up and used for something else. It's a lot like Red Heart in the way it feels to me, which isn't necessarily bad, because even the solids I bought from Walmart the other day, the Red Hearts, most of them felt soft to my hand, and then the yellow one didn't for some reason. It's weird. The original has cables on the side, but I didn't want them as the stitch and the last two lace stitches. Oh, the bolero. I need to look up bolero. I've heard you talk about it. Oh, so are you gonna make a like a sleeved scarf thing? Images. Because the way it looks on here, it's a sleeved sweater of sorts, cardigan, it looks like. Penny, how are you? I love the mandala ombres. I have a whole bucket of them right here. And this isn't even my happy yarn. This is all the blues and greens and grays and stuff. This is the one extra I had left over of my son's cardigan that I'm not done with. Still working on the ribbing, but I'm on my third cake into his cardigan. Kind of, sort of. Well, that's why I'm kind of holding out to see what it looks like before I decide I want to make a scarf. Because who knows, maybe I'll end up wearing it. But I have some DK yarn over here on another shelf that's not directly behind me that I think would look pretty in that stitch. And so that's why I asked you what hook size you use, so I can start planning and see if maybe I want to make what it is you're making with the stitch, or if I want to make my own thing with the stitch. I don't know. I just can't decide until I see what you're doing. Ooh. Oh, is that what you're using to make it? When you sent me that picture, was that the mandala ombre and the blues? I couldn't make out the ombre yet because you must not have been out of the one color yet. But that is going to look cool. Yay, that's awesome. Congratulations. Oh, you took color pulling. Hello. You're using the blue and the green one. Oh, did you change the color on me then? Wait, hold on. The blue-green does have a dark blue in it, but the color you sent me almost looked blue genie. It was making me feel this vibe. Is this one. But you must be, oh, you know what? This one does have a dark blue in it. Like right in here. Right in here. And then it's got the greens. Okay. You have 4 blue and 3 green. Oh, wait, hold on. You're doing these two together. So you started with this one, and then you're going to put this one in there? Cool. That is going to look cool. I love these. They're so soft. Okay, gotcha. I thought you were using this one, where it has both of them. Kind of. I wonder if you could mix and match these. Huh. You almost could, but this green right here is slightly different than any of the greens in here. So it doesn't quite work, but you could almost put these 3 together. Almost. What'd I miss? What'd I miss? I haven't done. I keep thinking I want to make something again for this year, but I don't know what yet. I can't either. I love seeing the stuff that he comes out with. I just need to get the stuff I have done first. Y'all, my mom's blanket. Kimberly was asking me if I had that done yet, and I don't, obviously. I am 6 rows away from halfway. I don't know if I mentioned that. I was 16 on Friday. I was 16 rows on Friday, I think. I did 10 rows yesterday and figured out I can do way more than 4 if I have at least a few hours to work on it. If I can 2 to 3 hours, I can get about 10 rows done on that thing. because every other row is a solid single crochet row. Even though I have to change the color every so often, it's still a solid single crochet row. So I can whip that out in about 20 minutes ish, maybe less. And so it's the ones with the bobbles that take longer. Hello, Julianne. Thank you for being here. Look, see, you're frying chicken. I think frying is going to be the thing tonight, because Rebecca's going to thinking she may fry fish, and now I'm thinking I may fry fish, because I was going to cook fish anyway, but now I like the idea of frying it. Hello, Kimmy, and thank you for your kind words, everybody, on my re-released blanket that I put out yesterday. I put it out with a new thumbnail, and everybody has been so positive with it. Thank you. Awesome. I meant to read this and I got distracted. You're using what? Yeah, I am trying so hard not to bind more yarn. I have already failed my no buy April. When I bought the yarn for the blanket, the Busy Bee, when I bought the yarn for this, it smells good. It was sitting outside in the fresh air, so it has like a different smell to it. Oh my goodness, don't worry about it. You have plenty to do. It's fine. I just put out, so I re-released my cross pop blanket. I had to think about what it was called. I kept wanting to think cozy in my head, but it's cross pop. So there is 2 rows of black and 3 rows of that color. I wish I could figure out how to do this in the round, but it's not easy. I don't think it's doable. At least I haven't figured it out yet. And this yarn is rough-ish compared to my Karen. Yes, that's what I wanted. And so it got decent views before, but with the newer thumbnail, I think it hopefully will get more views this time. Oh, yes. Everybody is on top of this with their 1-year podiversaries. I am like, yay! Hello! Welcome to my 1 year. I've officially made it 1 year on YouTube, you guys. Did you even know that? I don't stay on top of it like everybody else does. Everybody else is like, hey, my 1 year's coming up. And I'm like, my 1 year was like 13 days ago. I still have my giveaway that I want to do too. It's sitting right here. I want to give all this away right here. This is all local hand-dyed yarn and stitch markers, handmade stitch markers that I want to give away. I just haven't gotten around to it. Whoops. Yeah. Me too. Yeah. So according to the very first video I dropped was April 1st of last year. So I'm 12 days behind. Yay. All right, Rebecca. Thank you for being here. You were planning to do something, but for mine, I'm thinking it was this month and it was last month. Whoops. Just wait for your 10 year. Just wait for your 10 year. That one's more important. Aw, Erin's been a member for 7 months. Oh my gosh, have I been doing that for 7 months already? Wow. I know. Congratulations to all the 1 year podiversaries. And congratulations, Kimmy, on yours. I will do my best to be there tomorrow. Member for 7 Mama Wench, you were my first one. I can remember that one. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Yeah. I just need to stop dragging my feet and give that stuff away. But I want to do it right. I don't want to just do it, hey, right now. you know, and be like, only just have the people here. I want to be able to pull in some people that are subscribed to my channel that don't really come to all my lives, you know, and my stuff. So I want to try and pull in some other people that aren't there as regular as well and give them a fair chance, a fair shake, you know. But I also want to spoil my people that are there every video, every live, you know. Those, you guys are very important to me, almost more, you know, but everybody is important to me because I wouldn't be here without any of you. 3 months, yay! Yeah, it should be a big old celebration, Prizzy. Like 10 years, that's wow. Good for you. But yeah, like my loyal supporters, you guys know you are very important to me, but all of you are just as important. I want you to know that. I'm getting new glasses, guys. I'm so excited. I have a chip on this lens, and these, I don't know, you guys notice I fiddle with them all the time, so I'm hoping the new ones will come and sit better on my face. That or my ears are just, you know, not even. Which would make sense. I'm a, you know, I'm a crooked kind of person. I know, Michael. I am blown away at your success and 100% proud of that success for you. Of you. I really like this pattern that I did. Yeah, I just went to the eye doctor on Thursday and found out I have been wearing these glasses, which I got prescribed before my surgery 2 years ago. I got these prescribed 2 years ago, which, okay, yes, I should have gone in sooner for an eye checkup after my surgery, but I kept pushing it off, not because I didn't want to go. I just kept going, oh, I need to call the eye doctor and schedule. Oh, I need to call. Oh, I need to call. And days kept going by, weeks and months, and now 2 years later, I finally went and found out I have been wearing undercorrected eyewear for my eyes. And so my new ones may very well fix all the issues I've been having in the last several months, where I'm having to read things like this and almost hold them away a little bit as I read them. Oh my gosh, Erin. Stop. I love you, Erin. I really do. You're so sweet. You are underrated as a supporter, to be honest. I don't think people realize how much support you give people, because you really are there for a lot of people in more ways than they know. Erin has been yes, thank you. Erin has been an ear for me to be able to talk to on the outside of everything. So so yeah, I'm hoping that my new glasses will fix my issues. I am getting new frames, all of it, because I've had these glasses that I have on, the frames are old. And that may be part of this whole crookedness I got going on with it. So I decided I'm probably about due, because I've had these 4 or 5 years now, and so I'm probably about due for a new pair anyway. So I went ahead and just got new frames. And my husband totally understood. I was like, and I wear them every day. It's not like they're not going to get used. So yeah. Anyway, yes, Erin, you are amazing. I try to, Michael. I try to go once a year. I just, again, I go, oh yeah, I need to call. Oh yeah, I need to call. Look, you know how long I've had this giveaway yarn? I've had it for 1,000+ subscribers at this point, because I bought it to give away when I reached 500 subscribers, and I am now sitting at almost, and I cannot believe where I am sitting at almost 1,500 people subscribed to my channel after only 1 year on here. Oh my gosh, Michael. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all say, listen, when I say I'm not worthy, I am not worthy in the sense that I am a sinner. And I am loved by the big man upstairs and by a lot of people on the YouTube streets. Y'all are amazing. I don't feel, oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I don't mean to say it that I don't appreciate it, because I do. Oh, gonna make me blush. Look, I'm turning the shade of my dress. Oh. Well, okay, maybe it's not that I'm not worthy. What did I do to deserve it? That's what I want to know. Maybe I'm wording it wrong. Not that that I'm not worthy of it, but what have I done to be worthy of it? That's the question I should ask. It has been, Michael, you don't realize the ups and the downs that I've had. Yes, you do realize. I mean, you've had your own, but like, yeah, for me, for my situation, it's been a rough, oh gosh, how many months now? Oh, this right there means the world to me, more than you know. And this. And this. And this. And I wish I could highlight everybody. And this. And this. Oh, everybody. Highlight everybody's comments. Oh, I need to get off here. I don't want to get off here. Y'all made it hard to get off now. I gotta go to the grocery store so I can get stuff for dinner. So I can go fry some fish. And stink up the house. Right, Michael? Yeah. All I'm doing is bringing this passion I have for this in front of you guys. And yes, okay, let me be honest. A lot of this is my spendy, I have an addiction, obviously. Yes, it's a yarn addiction, but this buying things. And so I tend to overdo it a little bit. And so I'm really trying to make what I have work behind me when I make things. So as much as it might suck next month for my birthday month, which, most people spoil themselves for their birthday, I might have to make it my gift to myself not to buy stuff. Because I need to use some of this up. I just need to dwindle it down. Yes. And it means the world to me that that blanket I made for him means so much. It really does. So anyway, I just need to force myself to get off here. I'm just gonna keep gushing on you guys. Like, I don't want to dwindle this down so much that it's blah behind me, but because I like the prettiness behind me. But I need to dwindle it down enough that I can get this. See the floor beside me? And the floor over there? I need to dwindle it down to where the floor has nothing on it. Well, Michael, I mean it. We mean it. We mean it. I try not to speak what I don't mean, if that makes sense. Like, I try to. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened when I bought the yarn the other night at Walmart. I went, well, I want to put some solids in this. Whoop, there went one. Whoop, there went another one. Whoop, there went two more. And then I walked past the cotton, and I typically don't buy peaches and cream, but these little mini ones, these little stripy cakes, this was a new color to me, and so I grabbed all 4 that they had. It just kept, the oopses kept multiplying in my cart that night. I know, Michael, but my my brain doesn't do well with the clutter, and so I'm just trying to make it less cluttered. Maybe I just need to organize it in a better. Probably need to buy more shelves like these if I had to guess. Costco sells something very similar to that, but I don't have time to go there and get it. So we're just gonna make what I got already. Well, I gotta go because I gotta get the yarn. I gotta get the yarn out of the freezer so it can thaw, so we can fry it up for dinner tonight. I've definitely woke up, guys. I need to go and get the fish out of the freezer and put it in some. I put it in cold water, and the cold water actually, weirdly enough, thaws it. Yep, and you get all the oops with me. Y'all, one more thing. There was a comment left on my tutorial yesterday that said real-time mistakes, and she loved that I did that. And I'm like, well, that's what you get with me. I didn't respond this way to her, but in my head, and I've said it before, you guys get the mistakes because we're all human. And so even with my own things, I'm going to mess up. Like, even when I go to tutorial of this, I'm going to mess up somewhere. It happens. And so, we shouldn't be afraid to show our mistakes because we all have them. We all do it. Nobody's perfect. So, all right. Like I said, I could talk your guys' ears off and I need to go like right now. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all the gifts that you give me of the comments, the thummies. The thummies. Give me the thumbie. There we go. And all the love. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you Wednesday morning, 7:30 Central. We're just gonna keep it that. I gotta do it for my sanity with school. So I will see y'all Wednesday morning at 7:30 if you can make it. If not, just watch the replay. Give me those thummies and leave a comment. Have a conversation with me, and I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.